So recently I've made two lists, the most dangerous Mario enemies and also the dumbest Mario enemies. And while doing my research for those two videos, I stumbled on a bunch of obscure Mario enemies I didn't really remember a lot about. Some of those guys only appear once in the entire Mario series, and others are just so boring that they're easy to forget. Today, we'll take a look at 10 of those obscure enemies no one really paid too much attention to, and we'll try to make them more popular. Or, at least give them a little bit of screen time, because meh. Alright, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and let's just jump into it. I think that there is no better way to start off this list than by talking about yellow yucky coins. You know me, and you know that I try to stay away from these things as much as I can. But some of those enemies in the Mario series don't make it easy. Money bags in particular are super annoying, giving you a bunch of coins after being defeated. And you know what? I don't like it. But did you know that there is another enemy that is similar to Money Bag, except this other species doesn't give out yucky coins? Well, look at those footprints appearing out of nowhere over there. If you stand still, you'll get to meet the one and only Pita Pita. These green bags are super rare, and the only way to see them is to stand still, which makes them super obscure and you might never have noticed them in a normal playthrough. Heck, I know I didn't. And also, they're named Pita Pita? Okay, sure, whatever. If the Legend of Zelda series taught us anything, it's that chickens can be super dangerous and you definitely don't want to mess with them. Well, the same thing can be said in the Mario series. Typically, chickens lay eggs, and that's cool and everything. But the Cluck Boom enemy from Super Mario Galaxy is way more dangerous. This dude flies around waiting for the perfect moment to lay some bombs on your head. You know what? That is pretty dangerous. But you guys probably remember this dude, right? He's not really that obscure. Now, did you know that the Cluck Booms are actually related to the Cuckoo from Mario Sunshine? And these enemies act very similarly to Cluck Booms, but instead of laying bombs, they lay out disgusting goop that can even burn Mario sometimes. You know what? I think I'm never eating chicken ever again. For my next pick, I decided to go with a cute enemy that is seen in Super Mario 3D Land. Appearing in a bunch of castle levels, the Draglet is often there flying around and spitting fireballs at you. These guys are actually similar to the Dino Torches enemies from Super Mario World, except the Draglet can actually fly. There's not much to say about them as their design is actually super simple. Like, they don't even have arms or legs, and they can also be defeated by simply jumping on them. I guess that's why I kinda consider them obscure enemies. Simply put, no one actually cares about the Draglets. Yup, sucks to be them. Underwater levels are cringe. I don't like them. Why? Because swimming is slow, boring, and tedious. But mostly because of the annoying blooper enemies. No matter what Mario game I play, a blooper instantly means the level is going to be quite annoying. The thing is, there's another really annoying underwater enemy that no one actually remembers. In Super Mario Maker, if you want to annoy people underwater, you put spikes all over the place. Wow, good job. Great level design, yay. Well, Super Mario Bros. 3 had a really similar enemy, the Gelectro. Basically, these jellyfish-looking enemies stand still, they don't move, and they just wait for you to bump into them by accident. Yeah, they're just like living spikes. Pretty boring if you ask me. You know what? While we're on the topic of enemies that don't move and that are basically just there to block your path, if I say Blurker, does anyone know the enemy I'm talking about? Probably not, eh? Well, Blurkers are actually those pink squishy blocks that appear in Super Mario 3D World. You know, those dudes that usually block secret passages and that you can easily get rid of by tapping on them on the Wii U gamepad or by using the floating hand in the Switch version. Yeah, these guys are actually really forgettable, because you usually see them and you take care of them instantly. You can even just blow in the microphone of the Wii U gamepad and they all go away. How weak can you be? Oh, and you can also feed them to Bob the piranha plant, making this actually quite epic. See ya, Blurker! Enjoy your meal, Bob! And now, see ya, Bob! Got him! One of the most common enemies found in the Mario universe has to be the piranha plant. I mean, they were there in the very first Mario game, and they have been present for years now. But there's one subspecies that you might not remember about, and for good reason, as it appeared in a single level in Yoshi's Island. Introducing Hooty the blue fish, this floating plant that kinds of swims in the air, patrolling in circles, waiting to eat a delicious green dinosaur. These guys only appear in Naval Piranha's castle, but let me tell you that there's a bunch of them, and avoiding them ain't always easy. Sadly, even if you throw eggs at Hooty the Bluefish, well, nothing can actually hurt him or defeat him. So it actually makes them scary, but not that much. I really love Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins, but you have to admit that the enemies in this game are quite special. Like, there's this hamburger looking dude, and there's this hockey mask wearing dude with a knife that comes out of it. Okay, that's kind of odd. But one of the weirdest obscure enemies for me has to be the Bomu Bomu. This dude only appears in 2 stages, and basically it's a walking cannonball shooter. We're used to dodging cannonballs in airship levels in the Mario series, but a pig-like creature moving left and right doing the same thing? Now this is different. Seriously though, pigs with a cannon for a mouth? Now that is one weird enemy design, especially in a Mario game. Having replayed Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 recently, I've come to realize that this game series features a bunch of bosses and enemies that only appear in that game and never return afterwards. And for good reasons, cause some of these enemies are pretty cringe, bruh. That's the case for my boy Tongari, which is some sort of snail-like enemy that has no real goal or point other than to slowly move around waiting to be dodged. Yeah, these guys cannot actually be defeated, and they act as some sort of moving spike hazard that you have to dodge. Be honest guys, did any of you remember those dudes before I actually talked about them? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not gonna lie, now that I've spent a little bit talking about them, I do have to admit that they're kinda cute, but very obscure and forgettable though. Okay, confession time. I hate bunnies in the Mario universe. I hate having to run after them to get a star, and it feels like bunnies appear more than often in the series. In the Super Mario Galaxy games, you have to catch a bunch of them in the levels, and this is truly annoying. But you know what? Replacing those bunnies with a frog doesn't make it any better. Introducing Kleptoads, those blue frog-looking dudes that act exactly like the bunnies, stealing silver stars and other items you need. But these guys are actually worse, as they can jump and burrow into the ground, making catching those items they hold even more tedious. And if you end up defeating one of those Kleptoads, make sure to get the item it was holding really fast, because if you don't, one of his buddies will steal it again. Seriously, Kleptoad, you're a real pain in the butt. It's a good thing you only appear once in the entire Mario universe, okay? I know I told you the Mario Galaxy series features a bunch of obscure enemies no one remembers, but Super Mario Sunshine also has a couple of them too. There's an enemy that I completely forgot about that only appears in the Noki Bay level. This level features a bunch of walls that can be sprayed with water, and when done, they reveal hidden passages. That's cool. However, some of these walls can also reveal another thing. Boing! Introducing Hato Pop, a green bird that just waits for you to walk close to him to then charge at you, knocking you on your back. They don't really hurt you that much though, but these guys are actually surprising. Like, I wasn't expecting a cuckoo clock to attack me in a Mario game. as these guys only appear in this single area. They're really rare to stumble upon, and a bunch of you probably beat Super Mario Sunshine without ever seeing a single one of them, making them a really obscure Mario enemy. There you go, hopefully we will never forget those obscure enemies. If you want me to make a second video of even more obscure Mario enemies, well, let me know in the comment section down below and I might make a part 2. Alright, I'll see you in the next video, bye bye!